Thing in my bag is obviously my wallet, and it has all my cards and cash in there. Whoa, groundbreaking. Then I have this little pouch, and I just keep like a little emergency Sudafed, your emergency lollipop, your emergency tampon, your emergency strip of gum, and I think there's some other stuff in there, but I've been having a lot of emergencies apparently. The next thing I keep in there is a thing of Advil, and this actually has a cool twisty top, so it's not childproof, because childproof ones can be difficult when you're secretly a child trapped in a 20-year-old body. The next thing I like to keep in there is a hat, because you never know when it's gonna get too sunny, and you also never know when you want to look extra cool that day instead of looking like your normal self. Then I have my dry bar brush, because this is my favorite brush to blow out my hair, and I also use it to brush my hair, so if you're ever having a hair emergency or whatever, I like to keep this brush in my bag so that I always have it no matter what. The next thing I like to keep in my bag is my Tazo refreshment tea. Mint tea is my favorite right now. Sometimes you don't want to get tea at a restaurant because it's overpriced or whatever, or you just want to get like hot water from Starbucks because their tea sucks, and put your own little tea packet in that, so you always gotta carry all your teas. Then I always carry a Lush bath bomb. This one is, it's so pretty. It's blue and it's white and it smells really good. And you never, like sometimes you might want to take a bath at your friend's house, or like you might be somewhere where you need a bath bomb, or maybe like you want to give it away as a present. I mean, you just like, honestly, you never know. Like even you can break a little piece off and fill up a sink with it, or you can just like drop it in the toilet if you take a really bad poop in public. The next thing I like to keep in my bag is my St. Ives Naturally Soothing Oatmeal and Shea Butter Lotion, because I get really, really dry skin, and so sometimes I just don't like, when I look scaly, I don't like looking like a fish. People already question if I'm a human, so I like to make sure that they don't think I might be a fish as well. So to kind of narrow the choices down to a human, I get rid of my scaly type figure and always am lotioning up. I also like to always have a scarf, because Los Angeles gets really always gets really cold, so you never know when you're gonna need to like actually bundle up, and you could be anywhere and the temperature could just drop. It happens all the time. So you want to make sure you're really prepared so you don't get frostbite. It's really common. The next thing is my iPad. I like to keep my iPad in my purse because a computer is just too big to put in your purse. So if you get an iPad, you can still do all the same stuff. I even have a little stylus instead of my fingers, so I look extra cool in business meetings. And I keep my calendar on this and like all my music and stuff like that. So it's a little iPad mini, so it doesn't take up as much space, so that you can still fit everything you need in your bag. Since I keep all my music and stuff on my iPad and I love listening to music, I keep my Studio Beats. These are like the bigger ones, but it's so worth it because they get the best sound, and you never know when you're just gonna need to like whip these out and just start listening to music. So it's always good to like keep these around. Like I don't really like little earbuds, so I just like put these like this and just toss them in my purse. I don't really like how the iPad takes pictures. I kind of go a little bit more quirky than that, so I also keep my Polaroid camera in my bag. This is like a little bit of a bigger one than the one you always see at Urban Outfitters, because I don't know, I feel like everyone has that one, so I wanted to get the cooler, bigger one. So I just bring this with me so that I can take pictures and capture moments, and it's just like you whip it out, no problem, snap a pic, and you're good. I also like to bring a mason jar in my purse everywhere that I go, because I feel like I want to save the environment and I don't want to be using plastic and paper cups everywhere I go.